Hey, Brooklyn Squad, what it do, y'all? Can y'all hear me now? Y'all couldn't hear anything? Let's do it again then. Hey, Brooklyn Squad, what it do, y'all? And good morning, beautiful ladies. I thought that y'all can hear it. I did the countdown. Oh, sucks. Well, I'm glad y'all said something because now I know. Hey, Lakeisha Douglas in the building. Hey, Arctic Fox, True Crimes in the building. Hey, Doc in the building. Good morning, y'all. Let me see who else is up in here. We got a few minutes, I think. If we don't, that's okay. I know I see my girl Shell Nation in here. Hey, Shell Nation in the building. Hey, D Beautiful in the building. Hey, Anita in the building. Al. Bright and early. Well, not that early, but it's okay. Good morning, Brooklyn Squad. Good morning. I am back with another video. So if you new, welcome. Try to keep an open mind. Get yourself settled. Get your smoke. Get your drink. Get you what you got to do. And buckle that seatbelt because you're going to hear some things that's going to make you go, So, and if you new, you already know what it is with your girl. And thank you for supporting me. I want to say, first of all, I want to say, Brooklyn Squad, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the love, for all the support that you have given me. No matter what the circumstances is, no matter what the devil tries to bring into the family, you guys signal that devil out. Out of here, Satan. Out of here. Because we only work with what? A higher power up in here. Satan would try to come and try to mess things up with the family right here, but we don't allow that. All the True Crime says 10 years old Waylon Mack missing from Spring, Texas was found safe. Well, thank God. Didn't hear that story. But we can schedule something to hear it and I can look into it, but thank God he is found safe. Ooh, was you doing that story? Because if you was doing that story, I know you was like, woo, thank God he's found safe, man. Lakeisha, Doctor, put your stuff in the comment. Everybody subscribe to the doc. She is a new YouTuber, y'all. She got her channel up and popping, y'all. We waiting for her to go live. Please go subscribe to her. And don't forget to put the thumbs up. You did. I gotta see it. Where'd you tag me at though? I looked through my messenger today. I didn't see any. Well, I didn't see you in there. Are you on Facebook message? If you on Facebook, hit me on the messenger because that's where all my sons be hitting me at. And I like community post. Oh, okay. I can't wait to get my community post, y'all. Good morning, friends. D. Dr. Lakeisha Fox. Sharon Nation is in the building. Hey, as one divided, we four. You better say that again. Salute to you too, baby. Thank you. Welcome everybody to Brooklyn Squad Real Life Drama. And when I say drama, I don't mean drama with the family trying to separate us. I mean the cases out there that's solved and the cases out there that is not solved. Okay? Because that is drama. That's chaos. That's messy. Because people that do stuff and kidnap people and set traffic people and all that, it's messy. We're also going to start doing suicide cases on this channel. Yes, we're also going to start doing suicide cases on this channel. Also, please link, I do have a podcast. All right, I do have a podcast. Let me see if I got it in my thing. First of all, let me turn my phone off because now we're live. I don't answer phone calls unless it's an appointment that I had today, which I don't have none today. I plan on doing all day with y'all. I have nothing to do today. Tomorrow is me and Dave's day, so I will not be on tomorrow, Saturday. Brooklyn Squad in the building. Shadow Nation in the building. Shout out to Miss V because I know she's somewhere. That's my girl too. All right, let me see y'all. How come I don't see y'all moderated? What's why? Okay, Cheryl, you're moderated now. I don't see a wrench or nothing. Doctor, you too. No. I don't know. I don't know. All right, guys, that is my link to Anchor's podcast. Everything that I do on here, I do over there. So please follow. But it's a difference because when you hear me and not looking at me, like when you're just hearing me on my podcast, I do got to give myself credit. It really sounds good. I'm really proud of myself when it comes to that. My fiance was like, "Damn, babe, you sound like you from the radio station or something." So sometimes we don't give ourselves credit of what we do. I do got to give myself credit with that podcast. So follow me on there, please. I would do appreciate it. We're gonna talk about some things today. Also, I also have, first of all, hit the thumbs up. I see y'all are. Thank you. If you look in the description box right there, I got some interviews that's coming up. So keep your notification bell on. I got one this Sunday. Okay. And I also got one on Tuesday. So I'm really excited about those interviews. And I'm trying to get some more. I do have another one coming up. Well, I can't say coming up. I have another one. I just got to get her, work with her with the date and everything. And there's a couple of other things that I do want to discuss on here that sounds a little uncomfortable to me. Okay. It sounds a little uncomfortable to me, and it's not what y'all think. It's not over there. It's about a missing case that has been found. And I don't know because we didn't see it. So we're going to talk about that too. All right, let's get into it. What we got going today? We have, I'm going to show you. And I hate that I can't show you on the laptop, man. I hate it. Hate that. Which one do I want to show y'all first? You know what? Let's go with this one. No, you know what? No, I don't want to go with that one. I know exactly which one I want to go with. This one. This is going to surprise you. I just got this morning. Please check this out. It's not loud.
Our park rangers were the first unit to respond, and after they came here, they made a determination that this, in fact, was a human person. The fire department shortly responding quickly thereafter. The fire was extinguished. We've made an initial determination that unfortunately this is a suicide. There are no indicators of foul play. We have no further information. We have not been able to identify who this person is. Notification to the next of kin is going to be pending. So at this point, it's going to be an open investigation, but it does look like this unfortunate incident is going to be a suicide. There's no evidence of any type of foul play, anything that would lead us to be consistent that somebody committed this act against their will.
Okay. Thank you, doctor.
Our YouTube channel, follow today's top story.
Y'all probably like, what in the world is that? I'm going to tell you what that is. Burning body found hanging from Griffin Park tree in Los Angeles. What is going on? There was a body found hanging on a tree. Burnt. Not alive, guys. Burnt body hanging from a tree. In a park. A park. In Los Angeles? We doing this now? We doing Los Angeles? Yes, Lakeisha. Burning, baby. Burn, burn. Good morning, Miss D. Evans. Mwah. Shout out to D because you sent this to me. Thank you, babe. So, authorities are investigating after a burning body was found hanging from a tree in Griffin Park in Los Angeles. Decided to say what? A suicide? Did I just hear that right? Did they just say a suicide? See, I thought Texas we had a problem. Los Angeles, we got a problem. Let's hear that again. Let's hear that again.
Body set on fire.
Hold on.
Our park rangers were the first. This afternoon, Los Angeles Police.
It's not that loud. I don't know why.
Possibly a body set on fire. Our park rangers were the first unit to respond, and after they came here, they made a determination that this, in fact, was a human person. The fire department shortly responding quickly thereafter. The fire was extinguished. We've made an initial determination that unfortunately this is a suicide. There are no indicators of foul play. We have no further information. We have not been able to identify who this person is. Notification to the next of kin is going to be pending. So at this point, it's going to be an open investigation, but it does look like this unfortunate incident is going to be a suicide. There's no evidence of any type of foul play, anything that would lead us to be consistent that somebody committed this act against their will.
Okay, you got to be kidding me. Detective Michael Venderer, have you lost your goddamn mind? Detective Michael Venderer, have you lost your mind? Katie, hey baby, how you feeling? Katie says, wow, I'm sure it wasn't a suicide. They burnt the body to clear DNA and making is what it seems like to me. Shell Nation, how can he even fix his mouth to say that BS with a straight face? That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Now you notice we don't even know if it was a what nationality the person was, but we can guess. Once the family comes in, we'll get more information and know who this person was. But I'm not done. I'm not letting this go. Yeah, we're gonna still talk about this because this detective had the nerve to tell everyone in the world. Now let's just picture this, okay? He's not looking in the camera telling just Brooklyn Squad or Cheryl Nation or the doctor or any of us. He's telling the whole world. The whole world. Because everybody is watching. That this was a suicide. And I think he needs to be evaluated by a psychiatric doctor. No indication of foul play. Is a little early to determine that. Lakeisha better say it out loud. I prayed before I got on here because I haven't been doing that a lot. And I did pray. I asked God to work through me, have his lips follow through me and not my own words. Let's look at this again because oh boy.
Get unlimited funding to scale your e-commerce store.
Excuse me, y'all. Matter of fact, let's go find it. How about that? Let's really find it. Let's really find it. This is crazy, man. This shit is really crazy. Hold on, y'all. Burning body found hanging from Griffin Park tree in Los Angeles. Got it. Oh, wow, y'all. Oh, wow. Okay, look at the I'm not going to show y'all what it says, but just look at this. This is the park. This is a pretty big damn park. Has anybody ever heard of this park? Hey, Shay. There my girl go. Shay is showing she is in chat. Her chat. What y'all mean her chat? Hey, I see White Down. I think I see him. Let me see. Is it him? Yes, it is. Hey, White Down. Oh, you didn't get to have it done? Okay, we're going to talk about that, though. I don't want to get too much off topic with this. We're going to talk about that, Katie. Katie, why you didn't tell me that yesterday? All right. Oh, wait a minute. Did I miss what she said? Because Shay said congratulations on Katie. Can't get to have any surgery done. God has other intentions and blessing for myself and our family. Oh! Katie! Congratulations! Oh my goodness. See, when the devil does something, God blesses with another one. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. Okay, we're gonna get into that, Katie. I gotta talk to you after this. I'm gonna have oh God, Katie. Oh my God, Katie. Katie. Ooh, baby. I'm so happy for you, girl. I know. We gotta say, let's just stop for a minute, y'all. let's just thank God. If you don't have to be religious, but even if you're spiritual,
in the black community at all on because
What is that?
under Donald Trump, it was the best ever. Hispanics, black,
what is this?
best economy ever by far. And now they're the ones getting hit the hardest, and it's still coming. We're not there yet. It's still coming. Are you on? Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't know what that was. Hold on.
It's going to come. It's going to hit even worse when this new bill come in. It's going to hit even worse. And I do see a swing. I see the black.
Okay, I'm losing it here. I don't know where this came from. Let me cut this down. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. But congratulations, Katie. She's having, all right, I want to get on topic with this. I don't want to get on topic with this. Let's say congratulations, Katie. You're having funny. You're so funny, doctor. All right, let's not get off topic with this. All right. We're going to get into that, Katie, though. We're going to get into that. I'm so happy for you, baby. God bless you. Tell your husband, congratulations. All right, y'all. This is what I got. Okay. Oh, man, this is crazy, y'all. I swear it is. I swear it is. All right. Oh, man. I want to show y'all. I don't want to. Okay, here we go. Just bear with me, y'all. Look, they hype for Katie, baby. Katie gonna have a baby. It's loading the ad or whatever up. I don't understand how he could say suicide. He's not only lost his mind, but like you said, to fix his face straight to even say that, I dare him. Come on now. Who is the person? We're gonna find out all this right now. Because this shit is crazy. The devil really busy, y'all. Be very careful out there. The devil is busy. You see, the devil was trying to be busy over here, but we block Satan out. We don't do that. All right, here we go.
Hundreds of cyclists and so many others coming right here to the very spot where the tragedy struck last Saturday. Even the park rangers had to close this section of the park to all traffic. That's something the cycling community would like to see happen all the time, saying they don't want to see this type of tragedy ever happening again. Here's more. A minute of silence in Griffith Park.
Love you, Andy.
And then 77 red roses for the 77-year-old victim. An emotional vigil as hundreds of cyclists ride to the very spot where an alleged drunk driver took the life of one of their own.
With the instruction of the 911 operator.
Okay, hold on.
Compressions on him.
Wait.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't bring him back. I'll regret that.
Yeah.
All my life.
Candles, flowers, and the chilling ghost bike, as it's called, all to remember Andrew Gelmert, an experienced cyclist who often rode for charity events as he was training for when he was killed last Saturday.
April 16th will be seared in my memory.
Wait a minute, that's kind of weird. Exactly, Lakeisha, huh? Oh, they did some grimy shit on here, y'all. Wait a minute.
Jomer was in the last mile of a long training ride with so many other. Ride now being set up for Andy, as everybody called him. It'll be taking place early Sunday mornings.
The clock is ticking. Time to get your new Ram or Jeep at the lowest.
Hold on. I know they didn't do what I think they did. I see you, Katie. Yup. Hold on, Katie. I know that they didn't do what I think they did. They did something like this to Jelani Day too, where where they say a certain thing happened and then they post another story. That's some foul shit. I'm not with that. I will blast them too for doing this. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all something, right? It says Los Angeles Fire Department says that the gruesome discovery was made near the park merry-go-round on Tuesday afternoon. So they post this, right? But they show us a whole different video that wasn't even about this person. How foul is that? They did that to Jelani Day on the news. I remember something about Carmen said that they was talking about that girl that ran away. I mean, not she didn't run away, but they was looking for her when that whole nationwide thing. And then they had like Jelani's face there or something like they were supposed to talk about Jelani, but they was talking about the other girl, and then it was a mess on the news. But this is what the hell they did on here too. So I'm gonna read it to you. Authorities say that the victim's age and gender and race are not yet known. Firefighters called to the scene said that the victim was already dead when they arrived, according to NBC Los Angeles. It's a death investigation. We're assisting with body recovery, says the spokesperson. Los Angeles Police Department has launched an investigation into the death. The death? When you say death to me, that seems like she just died. Or she committed suicide, like they say allegedly. Griffin's Park is one of the largest urban parks in the United States, covering 4,010 acres of land in the city of Los Feliz neighborhood. Yeah, that park do look pretty big, y'all. Ooh, stimulated in the eastern Santa Monica Mountains range. Wow. The park's elevation ranges from 384 to 1,060 625 feet above sea level. State the City of Los Angeles Department of Recreation and Parks. Recreation and Parks. Let's keep that in mind. This is a park. Parks do have people walking around, right? Okay, let's just keep that in mind. With an arid climate, the park's planted community varies from coastal sage, scrub oak, and walnut woodland to regulation with trees in the park's deep canyon. It is not the first body found in the park this year. Really? Okay. In April, the body of a hiker who went missing 2 weeks ago was found in the park with his pet dog still sitting loyalty by his side. Oh, God, wow. Oscar Hernandez, 29, was found in a remote area of Griffin Park after being reported missing on 16th of March. His golden retriever King was emaciated but alive, having faithfully remained with his owner until his body was discovered. A search and rescue team used a helicopter to remove Hernandez's body from the step hillside, also near the merry-go-round in the east of the park. The merry-go-round. That sounds familiar, right? Because it sounds like, isn't that a little bit where that other body was found? Now, this is saying that they don't know who the gender is. Okay. That's what they say now, right? That's what they said. All right, right. Woman burning body found hanging from a tree in Griffin's Park. It was a woman, y'all. It's a woman. The LAPD said the woman, Jane Doe, likely died by suicide. Jane Doe, because they don't know her name. But have fewer answers about the corpse found there last. A burning body was found hanging from a tree in Griffin's Park Tuesday, a few hundred feet from the merry-go-round. The merry-go-round, not exactly where that guy was found last month. Sounds familiar, right? Because I just read that part. The passerby who came upon the body at around 12:30 in the afternoon called for park rangers, who in turn called the police. Firefighters extinguished the flames and declared the person dead at the scene. So somebody seen it around 12:30 in the afternoon. Is it the same MO? Don't know. It appears to be what? Immolation? IMMOLATION. So she hung herself and set herself on fire. It just doesn't make sense. Exactly. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense, like Carmen Day says. This person is dead at the scene. It appears to be a self-immolation. LAPD detective Michael Vender told ABC 7. This is going to be somebody who bought some gasoline, bought some lighters. They are rare. We have had it. They are rare. But we do have cases where people will self-immolate, self-harm themselves, basically. A representative for the Los Angeles Police Department told LA Mag that investigators definitely found no foul play and ruled the matter a suicide, saying the case was closed. God help me. Lakeisha says they're always trying to say suicide. Exactly. Katie, that's what I'm saying. Where are the tools for the fire? How does she get in the tree? Hello. Oh, they disgust me. I swear. They get me so mad. The LA coroner's office confirmed that the death was reported as a suicide. But given that examination is pending, there currently is no cause of death. The body belongs to a female who has only been identified as Jane Doe 100. Another body was found in Griffin Park on July 23rd, the Los Angeles reporter said. That body was discovered in some underbrush and has not been identified. The case is also closed. What? What? Hold up. How are you closing a case that the body hasn't even been identified? Hold up. Hold up. So we got three cases in this park. Oh, they're not cases no more because it's closed. The guy that they found, who they didn't even tell us if it was what crime it was. They just said his dog was still alive next to him. Then they got this lady, Jane Doe, burnt from a tree, still on fire when the firefighters came there. So it couldn't have been that long that they burnt her. And then you got somebody else that was found there in July. So the guy was found, I think, in March. The girl is found in July 23rd. Now you got a case in August. Oh, baby. Los Angeles, we got a problem. We got a freaking problem. Why are they not paroling this park all hours of the day, Katie said. 3 cases in a little amount of a time? Exactly. What is going on? Come on now. I'm not feeling that. I am so not feeling that. Some fucked up shit, man. This is messed up, man. This is totally messed up. Really bad. Okay. Police arrived at the scene around 1 p.m. after passersby saw a fire burning in a tree and saw a human body at the center of the flames. They alerted park rangers who called the police. Police arrived at the scene around 1 because the person called the person called the cops or whoever at 12 something. All right, so they got there pretty quick. The body was still hanging in the tree, observed by 4H around 2 p.m., with police waiting until the coroner arrived to bring down the body. 7 officers stood by and taped off the scene. So the person called the cops around 12:40 or something like that, 12:30. The cops arrived there quick at 1 o'clock, but they wait a whole hour to take the body down. Are you... Oh, boy. Katie says, of course, they were sure to get these cases closed. Makes no sense. Why? As one says, the park features popular attractions such as Los Angeles Zoo. Really? The Entre Museum of the American West, the Griffin. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a problem. They're getting lazy. Let me go to the park all the time, okay? So this is a famous park, as one divided before, huh? Very popular. Interesting. I need to dig into this because, like Katie said, you got 3 people, and it sounds like more because they said in the other page that I was reading that they have had bodies in that park. Bodies, more than one. The S. Los Angeles at that? Well, damn, when I used to hear of Los Angeles, I used to think Los Angeles was the spot to go besides Florida. Like Los Angeles was the famous people that did movies and had a luxury life, and it looked like a nice place to go, like a city place, but better. Where the lights, cameras, action, movies, culture, romance. Not dead bodies in the park. What the hell? And don't get me wrong, yes, this happens, but this is just happening too much. Every day we look on TV. Every day we watch the news. We see something going on. Hollywood. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, baby Shay sister. Hollywood. Really? As one divider says, typically games claim parks in LA. Oh. Okay. Really? Have you ever went to LA? Because let me tell you, I remember years ago, I used to be like, oh man, I want to go visit Los Angeles, but damn. Anybody of y'all ever been to LA? So they claim a lot of game parks up in there, huh? So we're going to have to check that out. And the burning body was in broad daylight. Exactly what I'm saying, Katie. That's exactly what I'm saying. In broad daylight. When they're supposed to be, I thought parks have people in those little the cars, the little 2 seats riding around and stuff. They used to be the little bikes. Hollywood, you know something's wrong. That's all. Anita said, she's singing that. Hollywood. You know something's wrong. Exactly, Anita. Things that make you go, right, Shay? So we got some things to look at. This park is very popular. They have a lot of zoo stuff. They got some stuff going on. So they're very popular, right? So we already know that regular parks got people strolling around to check on the park and make sure things are okay in there, nothing's going on. Now, popular parks like this, they got extra people making sure this park is good. So we think. Never been there, Shay? Anita, I'm in Hollywood. I know the life when I'm saying something is wrong. Oh, you live out there, Anita? Ooh, we got a Hollywood girl up on here. Hollywood woman. Damn, Anita. We're going to have to get you up here one day to talk about the Hollywood scene, baby. All right, y'all. So let's see. The detectives told the Times that there is no evidence at the moment of foul play. No foul play looks like it was done. The detective said the body might be a local transit. So it might be somebody that's local in the neighborhood that they know probably or something. I have no idea. History note: Anthony Russell found shot to death last week along a mountainous back road in Griffin Park. Wow, was the 10th body discovered in 1990. Wow. That's a shame. Anita says, I am in LA. Woo, baby. Anita, is that bad out there, huh? Yes, Katie, this is insane. It's very much insane. It's bad, very bad. All right, y'all. Let's see what else they got here. I got some more cases we're gonna be talking about. Shit, I got all day today, baby. I'm not listen. Oh Lord, here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go. Now let's take note of this. We have July, March, and August, right? Can somebody take note of these dates for me, please? Hey, Kathy B. Kathy, you say you driving to Cali? Oh no, Kathy. Damn, be safe, girl. D, you think so? Either it's a ritual or a serial killer. Well, check this out, y'all. Take note. July, March, and August, right? We got more. I just found it. Los Angeles. The body of a dead woman was found near the Griffin Park on Saturday, June 25th, 2005, at approximately 8:55 a.m. Northern area uniformed officers responded to a radio call of a death investigation in the 2800 block of Eastern Observatory Road in the Griffin Park area of Los Angeles. Upon arrival, the officers discovered the body of a woman near a fire road. No identification was found on the woman. The cause of death is unknown, pending an autopsy by the Los Angeles County Coroner Office. The motive for the crime is undetermined at this time. Anyone with information is requested to call contact the Northern Homicide Detectives Unit. And they got the hours here. Are you freaking what? So there was another woman seen dead there Saturday, June 25th, but in 2005 at 8:55 a.m. Nothing on her, no wallet. So what happened with that? Is that case closed? And check this out. But according to the Time Mapping LA database, there is really little crime in Griffin Park, especially given how many people visit the park. The most common incidents cover the new last few months with deaths from vehicles. What? What? So they trying to tell us basically it's okay to go out there. You won't get killed. It's only like a few deaths from like vehicles and probably breaking in the vehicles and shit like that. Also, people are getting killed. Are they homeless? That's a good question, D. That's a very good question. Wow. Wow. Why is this thing not going? I'm trying to get something else, and it's like, hold on, y'all. Oh, I thought that was something else. All right, well, we know that hold on. I know I'm not seeing what I think I'm seeing right now. 150 years of misfortune in Los Angeles Griffin Parks. A curse, a ghost, and now an unknown woman's skull. What? Hollywood. Let me show y'all what this guy is talking. By Sarah Kaplan. This is what she says. There are caves, curves, and canyons, sheer cliffs, twisting trails, and craggy peaks, all of it barely more than a mile from the freeway, but seemingly a world away. That's what makes the rugged, mountainous Griffin Park so appealing to filmmakers. It's been home to the Bat Cave, a hiding place for Kevin McCarthy and Diana Wartner in the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Clinton Penal Colony in the Star Trek series. So movies has actually done stuff at this park. Hold on, as one, two people are killed in a shooting at Los Angeles Park. Police say July 25th, 2022 at 3:01 a.m. Wow. Some parts of Los Angeles is scared grounds. Ciao. But the Los Angeles Park has enough strange and sometimes grim history from a movie of its own. It's said to be inhabited by ghosts and haunted by 150 old curse. And it's been the scene of a number of murder mysteries in the past few years, including one that's still unfolding. It begins earlier this month when a pair of hikers stumble upon a human skull laying partially uncovered on a little used side trail within the stone throne of the park's famous Hollywood sign. Investigators for Los Angeles Police Department and coroner's office swore to the spot, according to KBCC, searching for evidence of a crime scene, but they found nothing. A little more than a week later, a forensic autopsy with the coroner's office says that the skull belongs to a woman who was at least 20 at the time of her death. According to the Los Angeles Times, the fragment of the bone has been lying in the park for at least 1 year, and as many as 10, but still not clear what the woman was or how she died. When reporters trekked up upon a canyon in the morning after the skull was found, the hikers there encountered seemingly spooked but not entirely surprised by the discovery. It's pretty rugged, and a lot of suburbans and bush Paula Mine Days told ABC, once you get off the bean trail, anything could be happening there. Griffin Park is one of the country's largest urban parks, 4,210 acres of rocky rumble-stool mountains and charcoal-covered slopes, a zoo, and the Observatory Museum, and dots of park's borders, but its interior is rugged and remote. The park is said to have been cursed since its beginning in the mid-19th centuries. It was a vase-rich ranch belonging to a wealthy bachelor, Don Antonio Phillips, who lived there with his housekeeper and his niece Patina in 1863, and the Don lay dying of smallpox. And an influential local politician named Antonio Corno came to draw up Phillips' will. Gaetano has his lawyers claim that Phillips gave his assents to the document, which left the ranch to politics and nothing for Patella, nothing for his housekeeper. But others say that a stick was attached to the alien man's head, focusing him to nod at the will was read along for his approval. What? Okay, either way, Pratilla, the maid, was infuriated by the outcome. The substance of Phyllis' family shall be your curse, she swore, according to a legend as reported by the Glendon News Press. The wealth of heaven and the vigilance of hell shall fall upon the place. As one, LA had nearly 400 killings in 2021, most in last 15 years. Josh Kane and Northern Percy published January 13, 2022 at 2:55 at 8:25 a.m. So this used to be a ranch. Interesting. With a wealthy man and his housekeeper. He donated it because he felt that it was too trouble more than it was worth. So he donated it to Los Angeles as a Christmas present. This is deep, y'all. This is a lot. We're not gonna go into that stuff because we got God in this house. But there's a lot of stuff going on in that park, y'all. Okay? Let's move on. Woo! Baby. I'm just writing in my notebook, dig into this park. Next case. Elena Lenoir, missing still. 24 years old. July 30th, she has been gone since then in Georgia. That is the pretty young lady, guys, that we see. If you haven't seen her, you're going to see her now. So beautiful. I got permission to post this, to put her story out there by a family's friend. Okay? I introduced myself, who I was on Instagram. She's putting the stories out there for the family. I thought she was the family member, but she's putting the stories out there for the family. And I let her know who I was. We getting into that, Lakeisha. I'm glad y'all watched my shorts on YouTube. Thank you, babe. And don't forget to put the thumbs up on there. I see you, D. Wonder if their organs were taken. That's a good one. I didn't think of that one, and I usually always think of that. Let's get into this. Now, we talked about her briefly. I said I was going to find a little more information on her. So what I did was, me and my sub family, we searched. We searched. Lakeisha, Jasmine, I seen your short there was a family member. Issues with the data to the defense's death, Jeff 26, 2005, and then 2 killed her. Keep those dates in mind, Katie. A person of interest detained after Griffiths Park bushfire threatens fame observers being been contained from top men. As one divided, hit me up on Facebook Messenger so I can call you as my friend and we could talk. Maybe we could FaceTime and we can get some cases together. I would love for you to help because you know it. You know your stuff. Let's talk about this beautiful young lady. Look at her. Okay. I reached out on Instagram. She's going to contact the family, let the family know who I am or whatever. But she said, continue to post. And I'm trying to just find out more a little bit, but I'm reading and I'm digging, y'all. Before I show that, I want to show y'all a few pictures of her. Let me just go on Instagram, right? Why not? And then we're going to get into her mother had an interview with Nancy Grace. We're going to get into that. Oh, God, there's a lot of people live on here. Lord have mercy. A lot of celebrities. Hold on, I just see something missing. Oh, boy. We have another missing case, guys. The Jasmine brand just put it out. Damn. The hell? 39 minutes ago. Well, let's get into what we're talking about. We don't want to get off topic now. Wait a minute. Somebody's active on her thing. So let's find them. Maybe. Okay. This Sunday, August 14th, flyers and awareness. Hold on, y'all. Where they put that at? All right. August 24th. Damn. She weighs 5'4". She's 120 pounds. Color brown hair, color brown, color eyes is brown. I just want to show you a few pictures of her. Okay, because you know. Oh man. All right, somebody is active on her page, so I just wanted to message them. They're active now. So that's what that's what I was doing. Okay, so let's go and read. Parents plead for the daughter's safe return after suspicious disappearance. Don't stop saying my daughter's name. Mother begs for help from the community. Find the missing 24 years old woman. She is from Atlanta, Georgia.
24-year-old woman who disappeared under mysterious circumstances. This here is Allania Lenoir. She was last seen at a friend's apartment on Peachtree Street by the bridge over I-85. Police describe her as 5'4", weighing 120 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. CBS 46's Madeline Montgomery shares the emotional message from family tonight.
Allania Lenoir, Fruity, Cece, all names to describe a beloved 24-year-old from Douglasville.
People who are seeing this, don't stop saying my daughter's name.
Allania was last seen at a friend's place at the 1660 luxury apartments on Peachtree Street in Midtown Atlanta. But that was a week ago.
Now try to imagine yourself not hearing from your loved one for that length amount of time. It's a nightmare.
Friends and family tell CBS 46 that Atlanta police are investigating the disappearance as suspicious.
This is not her behavior. She would not leave, for no reason. There's no reason. So that's why we know she had to have been taken.
So her parents are pleading with the people who have her.
We ask you to please allow us to see our daughter again. Allow us to know the outcome of her well-being.
And they have a direct message for Alani.
Alani, if you can hear me, your mother and your father, we love you very much, and we will not stop until you are found.
This is not the end of your story. This is only the beginning. Please fight. Keep fighting.
If you know anything about Alani's disappearance, you're asked to call Atlanta PD or Crime Stoppers to leave an anonymous tip. Reporting in Midtown, Madeline Montgomery, CBS 46.
That's possibly her mom. Yes, that is her mother. Her mom is open to chat under name Fruity Twitter, I believe. Can you send that to me? As one, pretty please. Go on Facebook. All you gotta do is look up my name, Jasmine Jackson, and you're gonna see me pop up. That is her mom, yes. But we're gonna listen to the interview. Okay? Let's listen to the interview her mother did. And I want to say this, everything that I do on here, and this is not for y'all. This is just for the devils. I do it from my heart. I care. I don't have to come on here day and day, time and time, minute and minute, second and seconds, and do what I do. I do this because I have watched crimes. I'm a Law and Order fan. I'm a Chicago PD fan. I'm a Chicago Fire, Chicago Med fan. Okay. So I watch things. I watch crime shows and other stuff that goes on. My heart goes out to the family. And on this channel, on this right here, Brooklyn Squad, we talk about everybody, not just one person, because when you talk about just one first of all, I built my platform for everybody, not just one person. I refuse to change my platform because of the unselfishness and ungratefulness. Okay? There is not just one person missing in the world. Do you see what's going on out here? Do you see it, right? Y'all see it. But some people are blind to it, right? So I'm saying this, and I'm saying this to whoever. I would never, ever just talk about one person on Brooklyn Squad. I am not an NYPD. I am not a private investigator. I am one person. I'm a small YouTuber trying to build a platform to get stories out there to help families. And those of you that rock with me, y'all know it's truly from the heart. Truly from the heart. Because I don't have to do this. I could be doing other stuff. I could be doing my cook show or something. But I choose to do this now. And I'm going to continue to ride with this. And I'm going to be an advocate. Because God got my soul and my heart, and He knows who I am. Not one person, just not one person is a mystery and missing. We got millions. We show it every day. We show it on channels, other YouTubers, other platforms. God damn, the Eyewitness News. I'm not a private investigator, so that's not me. I'm a small YouTuber that's just trying to have stories go out there. If you need a one-on-one, whoever, you need a private investigator that's just going to work a one-on-one. And even they not doing one-on-one. Baby, you need God, okay? Amen. Now let's get to this. Let's get to this. Now, her mother did an interview with Nancy Grace. Do y'all remember Nancy Grace? I used to love me some Nancy Grace, man. I was reaching out to, not reaching out. I was going to reach out to Nancy Grace, but I used to always listen to Nancy Grace. Like, wow, amazing. Amazing. Oh, no. What? Come on, y'all. Okay, let's see. Please don't do this to us. Please don't do this to us. Okay, maybe Chrome. Okay, let's go.
Next to your home, where you'll spend a good amount of your life. So make the...
Let me put my fan on. Get y'all little snacks, get y'all drink, y'all water, or whatever y'all gotta get. It's hot in here. Whew. Okay, y'all. Let me get my water. I didn't even drink my yogurt today. Lakeisha said, yes. Lakeisha said, heading for coffee. Get your coffee, babe. Because we got an interview to listen to. As one says, Georgia has 4 public alert systems for use by law enforcement. This system is an investigative tool that can be activated by local law enforcement agencies through a request to the GBI. I want you to come up here. We're gonna have something for you to come up here, all as one. I saw you, Didi. It usually corresponds somehow. Yes, those dates. Yes. Her mom is open to chat. Yes. God is a possible. Yes. Lakeisha say yes. You're doing great. Thank you, Lakeisha. I feel that. I thank you, Anita. Anita, I'm grateful for your gratefulness for you. Thank you. Thank you. Lakeisha says yes. Lakeisha says heading for coffee. Yes, baby. Get that coffee, mama. Go get y'all coffee, y'all drink, y'all whatever y'all smoke, y'all cigarettes, y'all cigars. Pray, whatever y'all got to do. And let's get on to this, baby. Now, there's no picture of it, so it's just auto. Okay? Just auto. And there's little commercials. D says that she's still alive, my heart. I still pray that she's alive in my heart. Me too, girl. Heart for all the parents of missing and murdered young women, children, and men. Yes. Whew. Yes, Anita. Yes. I mean, D Evans. Y'all know I messed some names up here. And I must say I apologize because we have a young boy named AJ missing, and I keep calling him PJ. I don't know why that name is in my head. Maybe God's trying to tell me something of PJ. Look out for a PJ missing, y'all, because I don't know, that's in my head. But we're gonna talk about AJ too. Let's get into this though. Y'all ready? Let me get some thumbs up if y'all ready. 11 people. Good. 11 thumbs up. I hope that's 11 people in the chat. If y'all ready, type in, let's go. Grab your favorite beverage. Hey, grab a kickback with the Brooklyn Squad Lady Gang. We lit today. Aw, shit. You better say that, Cheryl Nation. Oh, my God. I love how she be putting things, man. Cheryl, I got to go on your channel and look at some more videos because you lit. You got not only missing and murder cases, but you have other stuff you're talking about. So today, later on, yeah, I'm hitting up your channel. I'm going to be all up in your channel, girl. Hit that like. All right, I see those thumbs up. I see them thumbs up. All right, that means y'all ready? Go get y'all drink. Let's go. Whoop, whoop. Let's get it. Y'all ready? Where the coffee girl at? Wait for 1 second. She went to get coffee, y'all. We're going to be fair to everybody. You got your coffee, girl? I got my water. I ain't get my yogurt. Dave gonna buy me a slice today. All I eat is once a day, y'all. That's so bad. That's horrible. I gotta stop doing that shit, man. Damn, we didn't think we was gonna get deep into the burning body on a hanging tree like that, right, y'all? Wow. I thought we was gonna say, okay, a little something, but we got deep into that story. And we getting more deep. You ready? Let's get it. This is two women missing from one Atlanta, Georgia, and one from Tucker, California. I don't know who the lady from Tucker, California is or nothing like that, but we do know Lenoir from Georgia. And this is an interview that her mother did. Miss Janetta Jackson is the mother of Lenoir. And let's get into it.
Make the ride exhilarating. Introducing the all-new, fully reimagined Infiniti QX60, a luxury SUV designed to help you conquer life in style. The all-new QX60 features ample cargo space, available massaging front seats.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, babe. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all amazing. Y'all rock with your girl. You know they do commercials, and I can't even block a commercial. I don't listen.
Our spit is incredibly complex for a substance made of 99% water. It contains a genetic code that reveals the real you. And
they're about the same age. Oh wow. We're gonna have to look into that one too as one. Damn. Wonder how long the other girl been missing. The title is Two Gorgeous Girls Missing. Where are Alina and Kyla?
Listen to Spit on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Let's get it.
The ketchup-stained
Oh
cuffs
my God.
from Burger Night. The dirt streets.
Yeah. Let me see if I can fast forward this, but see, I don't want to mess the thing up and stuff.
Not to mention the sorting. We get it. You don't have to love laundry to love Arm & Hammer Plus OxyClean. Why pay more to remove microscopic stains for a deep, hygienic clean? Laundry will always be laundry, and with a little help, you'll crush it. Arm & Hammer. More power to you. Crime Stories with Nancy Grace. On two sides of the country, two devastating disappearances. All the way in Truckee, California, and Atlanta, Georgia. We are on the search for two beautiful young girls. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. Thank you for being with us here at Fox Nation and Sirius XM 111. Does the name Allania Lenoir ring a bell? If not before, it will now. Take a listen now to WXIA 11.
The parents of Allania Lenoir, or Fruity as she was called by friends, gathered Sunday morning to send a message at the spot where she was last seen.
She would not leave, for no reason. There's no reason. So that's why we know she had to have been taken.
Allania has been missing since July 30th. According to the Atlanta Police Department, she was last seen in front of this apartment complex on Peachtree Street, Northwest. Her mother, Jeanette, says the 24-year-old left her home and went to the complex with a friend. That was the last time she says she heard from her daughter.
Can you imagine what Alani's mother has been living through in a desperate search for her daughter, her beautiful young daughter just seemingly vanishing into thin air? Joining me right now, an all-star panel to make sense of what we know. But before I introduce them all, I want to go to Alani's mother, Jeanette Jackson. You can find her on Instagram at finding_fruity, her nickname. Miss Jackson, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for continually saying my daughter's name.
You know, Miss Jackson, I have a daughter and a son, and I cannot imagine the hell you're going through right now. I will say her name as long as you want me to. We all will, to help you get some kind of answer. When did you realize something was wrong, that you had no idea where Allania was?
Sunday, July, I believe that was July the 30th. I'm sorry, everything is starting to mix, because so many days. But
hi, Patricia.
Sunday, I got a call, was she home? So I didn't really think nothing of it because I knew she had plans, and we communicate very well. But Monday, I knew then it was a problem. because she's, we communicate a lot. And that's when Monday I just really started paving the pavement and trying to get police to do something.
I'm trying to understand that where you live versus where Allania lived. Allania's just 24 years old at the time she disappeared, and that's been a few weeks now. Tell me where you live in relation to Allania.
Okay, so that's an error that I'm glad you asked. So my daughter I live in Douglasville, and that's where she lives with me, so that's why I know she's missing. She went to this location to visit, these friends.
So she lives with you?
She lives with me.
Okay. I was trying to figure out, you were saying that y'all are always in communication. Now I know why. You live together.
Yeah, we live together. So
okay, so when you're apart, do you stay in touch by texting and calling?
Yeah, we text, we Twitter, we TikTok, we're constantly, communicating, and if she's not going to come home, she lets me know where. And we also share location, so that's why I knew her last location.
Oh, you share location. I love that.
Yes, we share location.
Whenever I get worried about the twins, I can do Live 360 or share location, and I know everything is okay. Very comforting. So on that day, July 30, just a couple of weeks ago, when you didn't hear from her, did you check her location?
I did. So that was the last known location. Where she disappeared from is the last location I got.
I understand that. Guys, take a listen to our friend Jeff Hollinger, WXIA.
24-year-old Alana Lenoir was last seen along the 1600 block of Peachtree Street in Northeast Atlanta on July 30th. That's right across from where Peachtree intersects with Buford Highway. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall. She has brown hair, brown eyes, last seen wearing a blue shirt, blue shorts, cream-colored shoes. If you think you can help, call 911 or Atlanta Police. Now, family and friends believe that she was abducted from her apartment at that location. They plan to hold a vigil tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. in front of the apartment building, also at 1600 Peachtree Street Northeast.
Let me understand something. Back to you. This is Alani's mom, Jeanette Jackson, joining us. He said Peachtree and Buford Highway. I thought it was Peachtree and about 17th.
Right. It's 1660 Peachtree is the actual place where she was at.
Is that around Peachtree and 17th?
Yeah, it's pretty close, yeah.
Because the location is very, very important. Where she was last seen, who she was last with, are there surveillance cameras? Is it a business? Is it a gas station? Is it a convenience store? Is it the High Museum, a couple of blocks south of there? I mean, all of this matters in finding out what happened to this beautiful young girl. I mean, think about it. Every morning, this is mom's morning star, her little girl, her baby, her joy, her pride. And now, out of nowhere, she's gone. And there are no answers. Can you imagine that moment? Mom is looking up Live 360, find my iPhone, sharing locations, can't find. Let me ask you, Miss Jeanette Jackson, when you call her phone, did it go straight to voicemail?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. With me, crimeonline.com investigative reporter Sydney.
I see, yeah,
Summer.
we could talk
Sydney,
about
thank
that
you for being
after this
with us.
with Keisha and
We don't know a
Aswan.
lot, but just give you the bare bones of what we know right now about Alani's disappearance. And guys, the tip line is 404-546-4235. Repeat, 404-545-4235. Go ahead, Sydney.
Well, we know that Allania was with a friend on the night of July 30th, and we believe that they were going to his apartment complex.
What? You mean a friend man, a boyfriend or friend boy? What?
A girlfriend. She was with her girlfriend, and they were meeting some friends at this apartment complex, and that's where Allania was last seen.
In the complex or outside on the street, in the parking lot, in her car? Do we know that, Cindy Sumner?
I don't think we know that.
Hey, maybe Mom knows. Jeanette Jackson, what do you know?
I do know.
Tell me.
She went inside this building. The building has lots of cameras and video, which I have not been allowed to see. And the only thing that I can say is that they have been able to confirm that my daughter went inside this specific apartment with these 3 other people who have 3 different stories.
No. N.O. with me, high-profile lawyer. I'm sure you've heard his name before out of Winter Park, Florida. John Deal, author of The Method. Provenfield.com. John, thank you for being with us.
Yeah, glad to be here.
You know what I love? I love it when 3 people are together and they all have a different story of what happened in, like, let's just say 30-minute time span. Now, okay, I accept that different witnesses' stories are never going to be the same. For instance, if I were to tell you what has happened today in the studio, it would be a very different story than Jackie's, what she's doing to man the boards and technically make everything work beautifully like she does. We have 2 very different stories. However, upon questioning, at some point, those stories should jive, should they not, John Deal?
Yeah, correct. I mean, the biggest problem, I think, is when you have a circumstance like this, it is mysterious, 3 different stories. Obviously, there's the truth in there somewhere. And the very fact that the stories vary, if I'm an investigator, I'm wanting to get them each separate, have them not communicating, trying to figure out exactly everybody's stories and how does that match up with the physical evidence. Thankfully, there's video cameras and that type of thing. But yeah, that's a major red flag.
Well put, because then once and I don't mean coach the witnesses. When lawyers try to coach witnesses, it always comes out on cross.
Correct.
Have you been coached? Did you talk to other witnesses? Did somebody tell you what to say? Don't ever coach a witness. Let them say what they remember. But once you can piece together their stories from their different vantage point.
Yeah, I got any questions? I didn't know I could press pause and talk to you guys. We're gonna go back. Lakeisha, just listen. I think I know what you're thinking, because she said friends went in the building. You said, oh, okay. No. Let me just go back. I want to answer some of y'all questions. This gets deeper, y'all. Hi, Patricia. Everybody, we're doing well. We're blessed. Era, exactly. I noticed she said that as when the mother said the era. So I'm wondering if they thought that she was living somewhere else, but she's living with the mother. She lives with the mother. And I keep noticing the news guy keeps saying from her apartment. That's not her apartment. She lives with her mother. They need to get it right. Right, she still stays with her parents. Share the location, yes. Who lived at the apartment she went missing from? Exactly, Lakeisha, is coming up. I think that's coming up, yeah. What's her social media's last post? I'm not sure, but we can look into that, because that's important too to look into. When did she post last? The 15-year-old girl that's missing that we talked about briefly, I was trying to see if she had a social media account too. Not allowed to see? Right, that's a problem. Why isn't the mother allowed to see the camera? What's going on? And Patricia says, how does the detectives arrive at answers without investigation? Don't know. Lakeisha says yes. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? I know y'all ready. Let's get into it.
Points and their personal POV point of view, then you have to reconcile it with something that's not going to change. That's a hard evidence, like DNA, like video surveillance. Hey, quick question to Miss Jeanette Jackson joining us. This is Alani's mom. Is there a lobby in that apartment building? I assume it's a high rise.
It is. It's like student. It appears to be student housing of some sort.
Student housing. That would have to either be Georgia Tech or SCAD or.
They're right next to SCAD. They are.
GSU.
So a lot of students are. A lot of young women in that building.
Is there a lobby, or do you just walk straight in and get on the elevator?
You can walk in.
Is there a doorman?
No.
Did you say you were able to just walk straight in?
I was able to walk in and go through each floor and knock and go even into places in that building.
That's bad.
Like at least 20 units.
This clip is brought to you by Walgreens.
Commercial time, y'all. Yeah, that's crazy. Big complex. What caught me is the mother said a lot of females live there. I don't know why. But big complex. No guards, no doorman, but cameras all over. We're just able to walk in there and do what we want. Knock on each other's door. Why is that? Why is a big building like that with a lot of cameras have no security, no safety, especially when it's a lot of females that live there? Come on now. They got to do better than this. Come on. Congratulations, Miss Katie. Yes, that's so nice of you, Patricia. Oh, we're going to get into Miss Katie over there. Not today, but we're going to get into Miss Katie. We're going to schedule a day for Miss Katie.
You can combine those things that generate data into informed information with edge computing, and you can make real-time decisions on that data and influence the real world. That is where I think we all want to be.
Katie then got an oven in the bunny.
Pups from Burger Night, those dirt streak sweatpants from Tuesday morning boot camp class in the park. Oh, and the kids in those.
My nose is so allergy, y'all. I can't stand it. Oh, I use my nose spray too.
The sorting and the folding. We get it. You don't have to love laundry to love Arm & Hammer Plus Oxy.
When y'all hear what the mother's about to tell you, you guys are gonna be like, I think you guys are gonna be blown away. Now, when I listened to this, I was cooking and doing a whole bunch of other things, so I wasn't sitting down like this, listening to it. So when I seem a little shocked over certain things, that's probably because I didn't catch it yesterday because I was so busy. After I got off live, I was cooking for, just doing things in the house. So I'm not faking it like, oh, wow, oh, no, I really like, y'all know that though. Why am I explaining that shit to y'all? They got our commercials though. I know y'all don't want to listen to no damn commercials.
More power to you. Crime Stories with Nancy Grace.
Empty. Like, you could just go in there.
Chris Byers joining me, former police chief Johns Creek, 25 years on the force, now PI and polygrapher at Chris Byers Investigations and Polygraph.com. Chris, that's bad. In the sense of trying to determine what happened to Allania, where is she? If you can just walk in and there's not a key card, the front door is unsecured, you just walk in and get on the elevator and go wherever you please. Some nut off the street could do that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just asking for trouble, especially in an area like that. And like you said, it's directly across the street. I'm looking at the map now from SCAD. Tons of students.
I think she said beside SCAD.
Yeah, it is. It's right. Looks like it's right next to it. I mean, that's just, like I said, asking for trouble when there's no control, there's no lobby that you come into so that everybody is seen on the camera.
Or for PSA, just a key card.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just some form of protection. And another thing, Chris Byers, you're the former police chief. Why in the why the hey aren't they allowing Miss Jackson to see that video surveillance?
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I was always told my investigators be very open and transparent with the families. There's no reason that she should not be allowed to see that video evidence.
Absolutely not. No reason at all. I want to go to Dr. Sherry Schwartz joining us, renowned psychologist, a forensic psychologist, author of Criminal Behavior and Where Law and Psychology Intersect. Dr. Sherry, we think that there's safety in numbers. That's not always true. Here you've got Alani with her friend, but somehow she goes missing. That reminds me of Natalie Holloway. She was with her friends down there in Aruba, and suddenly, boom, they get separated, and then she goes missing. She's never been found.
I remember that.
Yes, it's better to go in a group, but once you separate, all hell can break loose.
That is so true, Nancy. And the thing is, and I teach this to my college students too, based a lot on your work in victim advocacy, is that we really are no match for a predatory individual or group of individuals. Because when you are going about your daily life, being a law-abiding, good person who's just looking to hang out with your friends, and you're not looking to do someone else harm, it's really hard to fathom that there are people out there who are hunting you to possibly do you harm.
It's really hard to take that, and I try to explain that to my twins. They're 14, but they're too young to really grasp that. And I think most of us as adults, we don't like to think that there can be a predator behind every tree, for Pete's sake, but
absolutely.
The reality is there are predators out there, and we, as trusting humans, don't always identify them. Okay, so I've got 3 people with different stories, but let me first start with who is Alani. Who is Alani Lenoir? Take a listen to our friend Madeline Montgomery at CBS 46.
Friends and family tell CBS 46 that Atlanta police are investigating the disappearance as suspicious.
This is not her behavior. She would not leave, for no reason. There's no reason. So that's why we know she had to have been taken.
So her parents are pleading with the people who have her.
We ask you to please allow us to see our daughter again. Allow us to know the outcome of her well-being.
Jeanette Jackson is with us, and do you know how much it hurts her to go through these facts again with me with a fine-tooth comb? It hurts a lot, but she's doing it to try to find her daughter. Won't you help us? I heard you just say that this is not her behavior. She would not leave for no reason. And that's how we know she was taken. Explain to me her behavior. Like my son, if I say, you want to go out for, yes. If I say to my daughter, do you want to go? No. She wants to stay home, curled up, writing in her journal, watching Gossip Girl, but whatever she's doing. I know their behavior like the back of my hand. Tell me about Alani's behavior. Why is this not like her to just leave and not tell you?
Well, the main thing is that we are close. We are super close. And everybody who's her friend or knows her is also super close with her. So there is no reason for her to leave when she loves us and her life. She doesn't have any reason to get up and go.
Tell me about her life. What was she doing? Why was she near SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design?
The reason she went there, she went with a friend there to go meet some friends and have a good.
The friend girl?
Yeah, the girlfriend. Yeah.
Okay, how does she know this friend?
She's actually my granddaughter's mother.
Okay, so they're related.
Yeah, so we're related.
Okay, so you know her. How old is she?
She's 21.
Is she a student?
Not at this time. No, I don't think she's going to school.
I just got that in my head because she's around GSU, Georgia Tech, SCAD. It's all right there.
Yeah.
So do y'all hear what she said? They are related. You heard her, Lakeisha? Yes, Lakeisha. Yes, baby. They are related. Yes. So the young lady that she was hanging out with is related to her. Unbelievable. Let's continue.
Where she goes missing, and this may have actually been at least partially student housing. That's why I had that in my head. And what did Alani want to do for a career?
She wanted to do cooking. Eventually, that's what we were working on getting her a food truck. Everybody who knows her knows she loves to cook.
What was her specialty?
She loved like sushi meal. So she was into that kind of cuisine, like Asian cuisine.
Just thinking about Alani and that evening. Last seen July 30. Now, Miss Jeanette Jackson, you stated that the 3 people with her, one being a relative,
Correct.
a female relative, 21 years old, have 3 different stories. Who are the other 2? Who are they?
They're the 2 gentlemen who owned the apartment. So her and my daughter went to go see these 2 gentlemen and have fun for the night. I don't know if their plan was to go out or what.
Who are they? What do they do? Are they students? Do they have jobs? What can you tell me about them?
Like, I don't know them, but from what I've now gathered between internet and people who know, they're not good people.
Okay.
They're not
Couple
good
quick
people.
questions. Have they taken polygraphs? Do you know?
No, I don't think so.
Has their apartment been examined forensically?
Because of as far as I know, a search warrant has finally been issued, and they did do a search warrant.
I don't like that word finally, because the longer you delay John Deal, would you agree, the less likely you're going to get good evidence.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, especially when people are aware they may be under the microscope, it becomes problematic.
What do those 2 guys say, Ms. Jackson, about Alani?
Well, they had conflicting stories, but basically the timeline in which they say they came and left her there at the apartment on her own doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. Like, if you just met my daughter or you guys were just becoming friends, why would you leave somebody in your apartment alone? Who does that?
Well, where's the friend girl? Where was she during all this?
She left her there.
Oh, okay. Whoa, wait a minute. So, no offense to you, but your 21-year-old relative left Alani alone in that apartment?
Correct.
Why?
I would love to know why.
She won't tell you?
It's been 1,000 stories of the why.
Give me one.
She wanted to stay there.
Why would you want to stay in somebody's apartment that you don't know?
Exactly.
Right.
When she was her right.
Okay, and what's another story? Just go along with me. What's another story?
Another story was just I was supposed to come back and get her. That's why I left. I went to go do something.
Both of those could be true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why does a 21-year-old say she left? Did she go to the grocery store? Did she go to the liquor store? Did she go fill her car up with gas? Did she go to a club planning to come back? Well,
she had her boyfriend pick her up.
So she left with her boyfriend to go where?
I would love to know.
See, I don't like the vagary.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Byers with me, former police chief, Johns Creek, 25 years on the force, now PI and polygrapher. I want to know every fact. What time did you leave? Why did you leave her there? I mean, if you wanted to go out to a club and she didn't want to go, fine. Tell me. I don't care. I'm just trying to understand the facts. I'm not judging. I just want to know.
Correct.
So when somebody won't tell me, Chris Byers, that makes me think that there's some nefarious reason they're not telling me.
Yeah, absolutely. As an investigator, that's exactly what I would be thinking as well.
Yes.
If you've got nothing to hide, especially, it's gone this long, everybody needs to be telling the truth to get her home. So, yeah, I'd be extremely suspicious of everybody involved in this right now.
To Miss Jeanette Jackson, the mother of Alani Lenoir, last seen July 30, on video surveillance, going into an apartment building on Peachtree Street, right there in front of God and everybody, but then is never seen again. Are you understanding, Miss Jackson, that the video surveillance does not show Alani ever leaving that apartment?
That's what I'm yes, correct.
Okay, how can that be? How can that be? John Dill, a high-profile lawyer, joining us out of Winter Park. It's happened. I remember the one case of Annie Lee.
Right.
Wasn't it Annie's last name? She, brilliant researcher, goes into, it was Ivy League college too, goes into her research job. There's a fire drill unplanned. Everybody leaves, but she's never seen leaving. She was found in the wall. I mean, there have been cases like that. And maybe there's a way out that's not under surveillance. There are innocent reasons too.
Correct.
But that she has not been spotted leaving. It all goes back to that building, right?
Right. That's, again, we have stories and then we have, actual evidence that, somebody somewhere, either through, cell phone pings of the 2 gentlemen or whoever was there, if she didn't go in, And then you have to narrow it down. Well, if she didn't go in, where could she have gone out? Who had access to that? Who had access to come in? And especially in an area like this, assuming if the two gentlemen aren't involved, I mean, college areas are ripe for issues of people coming in, and you know that from all the cases that we've had through the years about college towns and college areas. But that's where the focus, I would think, from an investigator would be.
And you know what else? And I want Dr. Sherry Schwartz and investigator Chris Byers to weigh in. These aren't some grubby student housing apartments. These are looks. Take a listen to our Cut 17, our friends at CBS 46.
Allania, Lenoir, Fruity, Cece, all names to describe a beloved 24-year-old from Douglasville.
People who are seeing this, don't stop saying my daughter's name.
Allania was last seen at a friend's place at the 1660 luxury apartments on Peachtree Street in Midtown Atlanta. But that was a week ago.
Now try to imagine yourself not hearing from your loved one for that length amount of time. It's a nightmare.
You know, I'm curious, Dr. Sherry Schwartz, when you hear a luxury apartment building, you think you're safe, but obviously you're not, Dr. Sherry. That's a misconception.
Yeah, apparently so. And when I first heard Miss Jackson say that a lot of students live there, and she said a lot of female students live there, and that there's no security to speak of, that's alarming.
That's what I said.
You know, a building like that, where you know, in particular, you have a lot of young people who, you know, not that they're doing anything wrong, they're doing what young people do. They're gathering, they're having parties, there might be alcohol, you know, things like that. I would think that whoever runs that building would take security very, very seriously.
Guys, we are talking about the disappearance of a beautiful young girl, Allania Lenoir, out of Atlanta, Georgia. And one of the ritziest areas right down the street from the High Museum. Where is Allania? To her mother, Miss Jeanette Jackson, what are cops telling you now?
Right now, they just reassigned another detective who handles complex cases. I guess that's what they call it. They weren't very forthcoming until I showed up, till somebody from the city who helped me get to a meeting, to a public safety meeting, to even get back. When I originally kept going to the police station, I was not getting any help. Very little help and very little communication. They are saying that they are investigating, that they are looking at these three people, that exactly what I told you. The stories aren't exactly the same. The teams match this place, and that they are looking at lots of video. That's why they won't let me see what's going on.
If you have information, the tip line 404-546-4235, 404-546-4235. Miss Jackson, you and Allania are in our prayers.
Amen. Ooh, baby. Wow. She is definitely in our prayers. Wow. This is a few of her other pictures. Let's talk about it, y'all. We got another case to work on too, but let's talk about it. D, I know you wanted to know if I caught the apartment complex guys. No, because I want to make sure the family is okay with me doing that before I do that. Sometimes I want to do things so bad, but I have to think these victims has a family, you know. So I want to make sure the family is okay with that. Oh God, before I do stuff like that. Okay, let's see what we got going on here in the chat because we need to talk about this. This is not good. Katie, that Pacific area is under mandate due to criminal activity. This is really suspicious with the family member being involved. Park seriously. Security. Yes, I told you, Lakeisha, when I was like a family member, I was waiting for her to drop that ball and say, yeah, she was a family member. But you know, when they said there was a friend, 3 friends, she was a family member. Seems like she set her up in a way. Why would you leave her, let alone she went with a family member? Why a family member would leave her alone with these people? Shout out to Sis D. Evans with boots on the ground, seeking social media information on the other platform. Oh, yeah, you already know what it is. Shout out to D. That's right. She sent me this information. Yes. As one divided. You send it to you send it to her, she send it to me. Yo, D, let me tell y'all something. K and D, they be on the job. No doubt with them. So yeah, we do got to give them props. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if they wanted me to shout them out on here because sometimes I've got messages like people would send me stuff and they be like, just don't say my name on it. You know what I mean? Some people don't want to be mentioned. So, but hey, shout out to them. If y'all want your name up here, shout out to them. No lie for that. Thank you all as one. Shout out to As One Divided. Shout out to you. Shoot, don't forget about yourself now. All right, so let's get into this. The first problem I got is my nose is really bothering me. The cousin, I mean, not the cousin, but the relative, okay? I got a problem with that too, Katie. Red flag on that one, exactly. But why would the cousin make up all these stories? She changed the stories. All right, it sounds like it could be true. She went somewhere, whatever. But I thought she went to go pick up her boyfriend. So what happened? Her boyfriend came to pick her up. So it's the relative girl, the 2 boys, the 2 men that own that building, that own that apartment, and then the girl's boyfriend. So we got 3 men, basically, right? Or am I bugging right here? The 2 men that own that apartment. Somebody else just sent me another case. All right. Let's look at what's going on here now. Okay. Surprisingly, oh, the family just messaged me. All right. Okay. The family's friend just messaged me on Instagram. Okay, so Deontay Reynolds lives in Atlanta, Georgia, but he is from Los Angeles. Allegedly, he's one of the men. Thank you, Lakeisha. Sounds like 3 men. Exactly. The 2 men that own that apartment and the relative's boyfriend. Exactly. I knew I wasn't bugging. Katie, yes. His name is Dante Reynolds. People, take a look at him again. Look, we show pictures on Brooklyn Squad. Shit, we don't care. Especially when we have a beautiful young lady missing. He's on Facebook too. It says, Stevens is now pointing the finger at this man as the last known person to see Fruity. We know that her name, her AKA name is Fruity. So, what happened when you say her last, Diana? Okay. Where's Fruity? What happened when you saw her last, Dante? Okay. He was one of the men that was last seen with her? Hey, Miss V. Yes, his ugly self. Yes, it does sound like the 21 years old, her relative set her up. So you got the relative that, hey, let's go hang out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go to these guys' house that I met. First of all, if the relative has a boyfriend, why is she meeting at other two men's house without her boyfriend being there? I just don't get it. The boyfriend came to pick her up. But where did she go after that? You just left your relative, your people's there? And why did the other detective is not on the case anymore? What is going on here? What's going on here? The detective just goes to another case? And this is a very new case and he just biffs off? Now, was he sick? Did he have retired leave? Because I could see if he was sick or really ill or someone in the family was really ill or he was soon to retire anyway. But guess what, baby? Brooklyn Squad going to get in that ass. Okay? We're going to get in that ass. Yes, shady as for real. Not feeling this at all. Look at this beautiful. Is this her or is this her? I think, yeah. Her beautiful self. Gorgeous young girl. Now, let's look at some of these things here. I don't have a good feeling with this. The shirts are very nice that they made, guys. Oh, these are so adorable. It's one of the best shirts I've seen missing. I like it. It's nice and simple, fine and fruity. So cute. And they got more, I'm sure, different kinds. I think that's pretty cute. No security in a building. Big building like that. No security. You could just walk up in there and do what you want to do because they have no security. They claim that she allegedly wanted to remain in the apartment while others depend to go elsewhere. So it sounds like, hey, I'll hang out here until you guys get back. Has she ever been at that apartment before? Do she know these two men that was there? Has she been around them before? Are they her friends? Are they in her circle? And why they have her coming in the apartment, but they don't got her coming out the apartment? What's up with that? Something's not right. You got her seeing going in, but you don't got her coming out? Georgia, we got a problem too. We thought Texas and Los Angeles we got a problem. Georgia, baby, we got a problem. Atlanta. Where would the celebrities be at and shit like that? We got a problem. We have a beautiful 24 years old young girl that's missing. She lives with her parents. She lives with her mother. Okay? I got a problem with the media that keeps saying she was taken at her apartment. That was not her apartment. That was the two guys' apartment. Get it straight, social media. Get it straight, news reporters. Yes, the cops should have been tearing that place down. And did you catch when Nancy said, did they do a search? Did they have a search warrant? The mother said, oh, now they do. Oh, now they do? So you mean they waited so they can hide the evidence and clean that apartment and scrub it down? And they now have the search warrant to go in? What? What? Oh, yeah. Give them time to clean up the evidence and hide everything and scrub it with bleach and ammonia. And then we'll go in. So we can at least say, yeah, we had a search warrant to go in. You goddamn clowns. NYPD. Clowns. Katie does her homework. That's why she's on my team. Katie says Dante hides under the name of Devon as well. So he hides his name. Sounds familiar to other cases we've been talking about. Motherfuckers like to hide under their people's name, under names and stuff. Okay, she has a YouTube channel. Can you send me the link to that YouTube channel? Is this it? Because this don't look like her. What is this? It's not even playing. This is another girl on TikTok. All right, I'll look. Can you send me the link, babe, to her YouTube channel? I was wondering that too. I was going to do my work on that one. See if she had a YouTube channel. Yeah, my nose is bothering me, man. I'm going to have to put some nose spray. Dante. Okay, so if you could send me that link, that would be great. We're going to go on to Dante, right? Because I did see him on Facebook. Boom. Look at him. He think he the Mac Daddy or something? Lives in Atlanta. He's from Los Angeles, California. Okay, let's see if they got anything about him. Nothing. No workplace. No school. Does anybody know what Parrot Arms gunsmithing is? All as one, you probably know. What's that? What's that about? No, Anita? It's good, Ms. V. Glad you have done from yesterday program, which was very good. All right. Oh, okay. Wow. I just already found out what it is. This is what he's into. Interesting. Pass the gun law. See, when you look on people's pages, look what they're interested in. Not that just they friendless. We got to look at everything. Look what they like, what restaurants they like, what they're interested in. Oh boy. And there's more and more and more pictures of guns and weapons on here. And oh, wow. Practice shooting targets. He likes stuff like this, guys. This is what he's into. And I know a lot of people like stuff like this, but when you got a missing girl and he's the last person to be seen with her allegedly, we need to look at all factors, okay? So you can't come on my page, baby, talking about I don't do my research and my homework, okay? Okay, enough of that. I don't want them to, you know. He has a record. Katie, you know that for sure, Mama? That he has a record? He has nothing posted on his thing. This is all he has. That's it. That's his Facebook thing. That's it. Why? Why? Friends, private. Oh. Wait. Okay. I got some friends requests I'm not taking, so alrighty, y'all. YouTube page. She has a YouTube page. Let's get it. Let me see. Did you send it to me already, babe? Oh, I think you sent me something. Okay, that's what this is. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Look, my people's be on it. Thanks, D. Wait, it's not her. Is this her? It is. Oh my gosh, she looks so different. Okay. You are not gonna sit on your kitchen floor. Come on. Come back, baby. Wait, just here for the beat? Come on. Hi, my name's Tori. This is my first shot. Are you shy? Let's go. When I go. My name is Carly, and this is my first shot. Oh my God. I'm flying right now. My name is Layla, and this is my first shot of the night. Hey.
Hi, my name is Pam, and this is my birthday. You are not gonna sit on your kitchen floor. Come on. Wait, just sit for the beat? No. Hi, my name's Tori.
Okay. That's her and her friends hanging out the 4th of July. That's her. That's her and her friends hanging out on the 4th of July.
I'm tired of women saying that good men don't exist.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. See, I can't play the music theme because I'm gonna get in trouble, I think. Well, let me just show y'all a couple of. Okay.
Be healthy and shit.
There she go.
Groceries.
She's on TikTok. She has a TikTok.
And then somebody struck me. Let me just make this fucking clear. I don't give a damn about a broke bitch's opinion. And that's it. That's all I have to say. I will never give a damn about a broke bitch's opinion because we are not the same. I'm trying to be healthy and shit. I just did groceries. I went from. I'm gonna show you the proper way to do it. Okay, champagne. That's so 2020. We're in the 2021s. Hennessy it up. Don Julio it up. Whatever is your preference. Pour some. And then you take your orange juice for this morning time. We need our vitamin C. Get that, vitamin. And then you whip it and splash. That's it. I see people doing way too much. Just a splash and a whip. That's it. That's all you need. I'm going to show you the proper way to do it. Okay, champagne. That's so 2020. We're in the 2020.
He was just about to say how cute she was, but yes, that's her. Yeah. Yes, Miss V, I know. Um, she's young. She likes to party, Uh, I was there once too. I woke up drinking too. I don't want the people to think that, oh my gosh, she's bad. I know y'all don't do that on this page, but other people out there might, you know what I mean? And I'm not just showing that light of her. But there's a lot of stuff music that I can't show why she's in here. So I can't, you know what I mean? Let me see. Okay, let's see this one. See, I can't. Damn. Okay.
A story time about how I went to a racist high school. A girl pissed in my thermos and nobody did a damn thing about it. Let's get started. So just to give you a little bit of backstory, I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois, in the city, a very ethnic party town in Humboldt Park, and my parents moved me to Canton, Georgia. Yep, not Atlanta. Canton, Georgia. And me being the lively, bubbly person that I am, I don't care. I join dance team. I get into all the drama plays. I get into chorus, and I'm overly loud and rambunctious and just kind of force my personality on people and didn't care that I didn't have any friends. It's important to note that I was a frequent coffee drinker. I drank coffee every morning, and I always had a festive thermos with me. But I had a favorite one, and it had Audrey Hepburn on it, and I always had it with me all the time. So you know that group of girls that you don't really know, but they fucking hate you? So one of them thought it would be funny to steal my thermos while I was in the other part of the gym and fucking piss in it. But I had a white best friend named Sydney, and she helped me out and said, whatever you do, don't drink from your thermos. Okay, this is going to be a story time about how I went to a racist high school.
Yes, her lifestyle is important
Let's get started.
To her disappearance. And that's why it shows a little bit of her chilling, a little bit of her little partiness, a little bit of each. You know what I mean? Because I think that is important to her disappearance. These missing peoples are no accidentally, y'all. I do believe that Patricia. I pray she is found too, Miss V. So she has a TikTok page. I know someone says she has a YouTube page too. I'll check on that a little later. I hope she is found. This case is very disturbing. You have a cop that's gone. Just left the case all of a sudden. You have no security guards in a huge apartment complex where you have more females that live there, but no security guards. You have her going in and not come seeing out. You have her going in and not seen coming out. Going in, not coming out. You have the camera scene there with the mother does not allow to see it because NYPD will not show it to her. Why is that? And then the cop's gone. We got a problem. We just found out she's from Chicago, Illinois. Interesting. We're going to pray she gets found, and we're going to pray she gets found safe, and we're going to continue to push her name out. And whoever the relative is, honey, tell what happened to that young lady. Be honest. Set yourself free, baby girl. Please. Don't do this. This is your family member. If you don't want to say who you are and you know what happened to her, anyone out there, don't say your name. But contact somebody. Contact the family. I would say contact the NYPD, but I don't know about that. I'd be contacting the family first. And then let the family contact who they want to, because they want to contact the chick. If they want to contact the police, I will contact the family first. Justice for this baby girl. We hope she get found. Now, let's move on to the next case. So we've done already the burning body found hanging from Griffin Park tree in Los Angeles. We talked about that. We talked about that disturbing that park is. We talked about how the police are saying that's a suicide. We also found out that it is a woman that was burnt in that park, still on fire. When the police got there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, they waited to 2 o'clock in the afternoon to pour that burnt body down. Why wait so long? We got issues with that. Now, then we talked about Allania Lenoir. We just did her case. Okay, go to my Instagram message. Important. All right, now we're going to talk about Brianna Grier. Remember Brianna Grier? Yeah. We're going to talk about her. Because that young lady, okay, you said my Instagram. I think you keep saying Instagram, but I think you mean my other one. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Okay, y'all. Snack time. Patricia says snack time. All right, let's move on. Y'all want to go get your snack or something? Because, baby, I got all day today, honey. Because we're going to talk about Brianna Grier. She is the young lady who her family called the cops because she was having a mental breakdown and she wind up where? Let's get into it. Get your snack. Let me do a stretch my leg for 2 minutes, for 1 minute. Get your coffee, get your cigarette, whatever you're gonna get, and come back here in a second. Not even a minute. I just gotta stretch my leg, y'all, because my leg is really hurting. D said, go get you a snack. Hell no, sis. I didn't even eat my yogurt for breakfast, D. I'm waiting for Dave to bring me a slice of pizza, honey. Oh my God. I gotta stretch my legs for a minute, y'all. Stretch legs time? Yes. Yes. Oh God. Woo, child. Stretch your legs. Hey, stretch your legs, baby. Stretch. Okay. All right. We've been here for a minute, you know what I mean? We've been here since what? 11, 12, 1, 2 hours. They know I do not pick up. Yes, baby girl. I know I already played it. You ain't no girl. I just sent it online. What? Hey. Hey. Huh? Oh, that partying and stuff? Really? All right, you should come on my panel then. You busy now? Oh, okay, so I'm gonna do that later when I get off then. Oh, okay. All right, I'll do that. I'll do that when I get off. Okay. Okay, fine. All right, y'all. We got more information, but that other information, I'm gonna have to do that offline. It is concerning Alana. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna do that offline before I talk about it because I don't want to talk about something that someone just gave me just like a second ago and not know what the detail. Because remember, these videos are going to the family, so I don't want to be disrespectful. So let me do my research offline. But let's get into the next one. Y'all got y'all little snack or whatever y'all doing? Dante has been in trouble with the law for aggressively assault. We're going to get into that offline, Katie. Because we're going to come back here another time with Alana and Lenoir. Really? Whoa, for goddamn. You know what? Hold that as one divided for all. Hold that. Because we just got a little more information about that. Hold that. We're going to do a part 2 of her. Hold that. Okay, babe? Hold that, hon. All right, let's go to Brianna Grier. Oh, man, y'all. This kind of like, this right here just gave me the goody booty gump, the, how you say that? That feeling like when you just get all through your body, like, damn. Damn, man. All right, Katie. Hold that thought, Katie. Hold that. Or as for one, hold that too. Her funeral was yesterday. Crump was at the funeral. I'm gonna show you. I showed it to somebody. Who did I show it to? Did I show it to you, Shay? All right, let me just go on there. So sad. Attorney Crump. We all know who Crump is, right? He was working with Miss Carmen Day for the Jelani case and Jesse Jackson. Then we didn't hear nothing else from him. Okay. Remember her? Remember her? Jesus. Should be pissing me off. They have said, the CNE, after the death of another mentally ill person in police custody, experts call for widespread spread training and health resources. Okay. Mm. Oh, he didn't post. Let me see. Okay.
He says to do justly and love mercy and to walk uprightly before our God. We're thankful that there are those in our fellowship this day who are on a mission of justice, wanting to serve this family and really the whole community of Sparta, Georgia, because if they don't get justice, then justice is not to be had.
That's all I wanted y'all to hear that part for a second, right there. Right there. You're talking about getting justice, right? We heard this on Jelani too. You're talking about getting justice, right?
Especially here in the state of Georgia. Why do we as a society have to answer the question?
Hold on, y'all.
At first, Mr. and Mrs. Grier were told that their 110-pound daughter has superhuman strength and somehow kicked open a door. They then tried to continue to assassinate the character of Brianna Grier. Her person had been assassinated, and they said, "Oh, she jumped out the car." And GBI father said that when they never closed the passenger rear door, and she was unrestrained, which Attorney Hurts talked about was a violation of policy, to put a handcuffed person in the back of the police car unrestrained. And tragically, without that door being closed and her being unrestrained and that vehicle moving, you can use your own common sense as to what likely happened, especially when you look at the pathology from the MRI reports about the violent trauma, the severe trauma, the severe blunt force trauma that caused her to be knocked into a coma.
That's the word I want y'all to hear also. Knocked into a coma. Understand this. When I first seen this, I heard about a girl falling out a cop car. I first seen her in a hospital in a coma. I was like, what in the world's going on? I said, I gotta look into this. And that's how I started looking into it. Man arrested for trafficking underage girls during Quanah County prostitution sting march. All right. Georgia elected officials tracking human trafficking anonymous more. Wow. Okay, y'all. So let's get into it. Let's really get into it now. I want to show y'all what I have found, and it was on YouTube, and that's when I was like, oh, hell to the no, to the no, to the no. It's okay, Show Nation. What was she doing for the police to be caught? How old is she? We're going to get into all that right now. We're going to get into all that right now. Let me make sure I spell her name right when I look it up. Found it. Okay, so this young lady was going through some mental difficulties, and her parents always call the cops. And usually, what the cops do, they take her to the hospital. You know, the ambulance will come out or whatever the situation is. Now, I know from going through depression, anxiety, and stuff like that, I have been taken to the hospital. The cops will come because they want to make sure you're not hurting yourself or anything like that, or you're not hurting no one else. They come with the ambulance. The ambulance would check you out, and the ambulance would take you into the ambulance. People would take you into the ambulance, and the cops would just follow behind them. I have never seen someone that the cops would just take into their custody like that, unless they are like harming themselves to a situation where it's really like they really need to get arrested. You understand what I'm saying? Not because they're like feeling suicidal or stuff like that. No. So let's see this video, y'all.
Breaking news tonight, just minutes ago, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation releasing this body camera video. It shows the moments Brianna Grier was taken into custody in Hancock County and later fell out of a moving patrol car. According to her family's attorney, Brianna Grier was in the middle of a mental health crisis when her family called 911, and they say their daughter had been diagnosed with schizophrenia, and they had often called for help.
But this time it was a whole lot different, Jennifer. The family says instead of an ambulance being called, deputies showed up on July 14th and almost immediately put Grier in handcuffs, struggling to put her in the back of the patrol car, as you can see. And you can see the 28-year-old lying on the ground as the deputies tried to pick her up. At one point, she threatens to kill herself. Eventually, deputies get Grier in the back of that cruiser, and the GBI says they thought they closed the car door. About 30 seconds later, after the deputies drive off, you can see the vehicles. Both vehicles stop. They both get out. And the GBI says the car door never actually closed on Grier, who was not secured by a seatbelt, fell out of that open door, still in her handcuffs.
Brianna, come on, this Deputy Prime. Come on. I ain't got nothing to call no water. Don't worry about it. She's fine.
Don't worry about it. She's fine.
At this point, but seriously injured. She was in a coma for days at Grady Hospital here in Atlanta before she eventually died. Now, earlier this week, Attorney Ben Crump announced that they would be representing the Grier family as this investigation continues to unfold. He says that they plan to perform an independent autopsy once her body is released from the GBI. And at this very moment, our web team is putting together that full 9-minute body cam video online, which is a key piece of this investigation.
I got a problem right now. Okay. The white officer said, maybe give us some water or something. And the black guy said, don't worry, she'll be fine. Are you serious? So now we can't even count on our black officers no more? What the? Come on now. Let me see what y'all got to say, because we're not done with this. I told y'all.
You to know this.
I told you I got time today. So sad about Alina's even in Miss Jersey. Hey Patricia, I see you in here, sis. I agree, Lakeisha. And interrogate the relatives and stop sleeping on this investigation. Too much time has passed, giving them time to cover stuff up. Exactly. Or for one, autopsy commissioner by the family of Brianna Grier says her cause of death is consistent with several blunt force trauma. Several blunt force trauma. Fell out of a police. Come on, stop that. Ms. V says we never could depend on them. A cop is a cop for the days of unfortunately. Ooh, baby. The doctor should have been locked and checked before they pulled off. The doors should have been locked and checked. Exactly. And that's what usually happens in the police car. The doors are always locked. Shell Nation said, what? Yes, baby girl. What the F is going on? This disgusted me even more because she said something that caught my attention when they was on the floor tackling her. But the damn news is trying to talk over it so you can't hear her. But she says something. Really? I need to find that. Thank you, as one. Oh, let me read y'all what he said. Brianna Grier fell out of a patrol car on July 15th and died after being in a coma for 6 days later. Her family released the independent autopsy report Monday. I need to reach out to the family. Okay, thank you. But she says something, y'all. She says something here. Let's see if we can get it again. Let's see, maybe we can get it over here. Come on, y'all.
Cam footage of an arrest.
She says something to that cop.
Woman falling out of a patrol car. Good evening, I'm Christine Spiro. This afternoon, family members demanded accountability for Brianna Grier's death. The state says Hancock County deputies failed to properly close the back door. That resulted in Grier falling out, resulting in serious injuries. She ended up dying at the hospital 6 days later. And we want to warn you, some of this footage is hard to watch. This video you're about to see shows the moments before and after Grier fell out of the car on July 15th.
Body cam footage from Hancock County Sheriff's deputies shows a visibly distraught Brianna Grier, who can be heard telling deputies she had not been drinking before they carry her to a patrol car.
Get out me! I ain't broke no law. I ain't broke no law. Get out me!
At one point, a deputy prepares to use a stun gun to subdue Grier outside of the car.
I know how to get it up.
Tase me! You can tase me! You can tase me! I don't care! I don't care! I don't care! I don't care!
Seconds later, they put Grier in the back of the car and shut the door. Less than 3 minutes later, deputies leave the scene with Grier in the back. After driving for less than a minute, he pulls over, gets out of the car, and finds Grier face down on the side of the road, just yards away from his patrol car.
We're on.
No way in hell.
We don't need ambulance.
Moments later, another deputy steps in.
Take the cuffs off. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up, Brianna. You all right? You got some water? No. Here you go.
About a minute later, you can hear the deputies questioning how Grier got the back door open.
And then she jumped at the car. Don't be unlocked in the back.
The video ends with deputies still trying to get Grier to wake up.
Now, prominent civil rights attorney Ben Crump is now representing.
She said, I'm not drunk. I didn't break any law. But they keep cutting something out that she said to them. And I'm going to find it because I seen it. I heard her say something else that really got my head like, oh, wait a minute. Did they threaten her in the back before they took her out the house or something? Because she said allegedly, and I don't know for sure the exact words, but it was something to saying like, oh, you said about me killing myself. I could kill myself something that got me thinking, did they threaten her? And they are not putting that out. And I heard it myself. And this is like a week ago or something. A few days ago, not even a week, a few days ago. I'm trying to find it. They keep trying to play us though. All right, here goes the thing.
Added to by the final autopsy report. Review of the medical records demonstrates this is an example, a slice of a CT from Brianna Grier. This R on this side represents the right side of the head, and this side represents the left. There is severe neurologic injury, severe blunt force impact to the head demonstrated in the medical records. The first thing I want to point out on this CT image is this area right here. This represents swelling of the scalp. The brightest white rim that you see here represents the skull. So that's the thick white part of the skull. Inside of the skull, this mix of gray, different shades of gray, represents the brain. So I'm going to point out a few things. So here is the scalp hematoma or scalp hemorrhage. The CT scan also demonstrated a fracture on this side of the skull.
What?
Other board now. So with the scalp hemorrhage here, a fracture line underneath, this is consistent with an impact to the head at this point. What can sometimes happen when the brain or the head has an impact at one site, the brain can move inside of the skull, and that can cause injury directly opposite to where the impact occurred. And so you may end up with injuries on one side and injuries on the other side. We call that a clue and counter clue injuries. In the case of Brianna Grier, if we have the injury here with the hematoma, the scalp hematoma, and the fracture, if we go directly across, we also see a lighter shade of gray. And this is what was noted as being a large subdural hematoma. And that's blood that is underneath the dura on the right side of the brain. What was also noted was severe hemorrhage. There was subarachnoid hemorrhage. And there was hemorrhage within this black area, the intraventricular space. What happens when there's this type of impact to the head is that the brain can start to swell. When the brain starts swelling, we call that cerebral edema. And what can happen is when we have this subdural right here is that the brain is pushed over. And so what happens is that the brain becomes very swollen inside the skull. It gets pushed over, compressing a lot of vital structures that ultimately can lead to death. In this case, the cause of death is consistent with the severe blunt force injury that occurred inside of the head.
Yeah, this is the loudest it's going for some reason. It's not my volume though.
Technically, for the reporters, yes. The list of findings that were documented in the medical records include
a large left posterior lateral scalp hematoma, an acute left skull base fracture involving the left occipital bone extending to the left jugular foramen, and a fracture of the left parietal bone. There was a large right-sided subdural hematoma, diffuse subarachnoid hemorrhage, intraventricular hemorrhage, subfalcine herniation, and the subfalcine herniation occurs when the brain becomes so swollen that it shifts from one side to the other.
Right.
And so a part of the brain that should be on the right side can shift to the left side.
Right. Wow.
And there is severe cerebral edema and compression of the brain structures.
They talk so low. We can't really hear them.
Yes, there were 2 fractures identified by the radiology on the CT scan. One fracture is in the left occipital bone, the left side of the occipital bone, and the other is on the left parietal bone. So the occipital bone is the bone in the back, posterior aspect of the head, and the parietal bone is on the lateral, on the side of the head. So those are the 2 fractures that were demonstrated on CT. The autopsy may confirm more, may confirm additional fractures, and also help us further characterize the extent of injuries.
Dr. Wilson, would it be logical to conclude that it would be violent impact that would cause a skull fracture in 2 places?
In this case, these injuries are very severe and indicate a significant amount of force to cause these types of injuries.
Thank you, Dr. Shipper. May have some questions on that.
Wow.
Continues to maintain his innocence.
Wow. This lady was tortured. Something is definitely wrong with that picture. Patricia says, so what are the friends saying about alone? Does she leave alone? Hook, no problems. Oh, something. Yeah, something is definitely wrong with this picture. With Brianna, I think you are talking about the Ariana case, the 24 years old Patricia, about her friend saying she left alone. No, they said that they left her alone in the apartment. But yeah, this is crazy. This young lady did not just fall out the damn car. Okay. First of all, why the hell wasn't the ambulance taking her to go get some help in a mental hospital like she always used to go there? You know, when she had these issues, you know what I'm saying? The mother would call and they would do it the correct way. The ambulance would take her. Hey, Brooklyn sis, I just seen I accidentally deleted Lakeisha's message from earlier. I did that accident and so sorry. What you mean, babe? We'll talk after this. Listen. You cannot sit here and tell me, officer, that young lady went flying out the car. Even if she fell, she would not have been in a coma. I don't think so. I'm sorry. I just don't think that would have. I think that they beat her. You see what they said. She has fractures so bad that one brain cell bounces to the next. I've seen that before. That's bad. This young lady was beating. And you black officer, whatever your goddamn name is, you got something to do with it too. I hear hubby coming. I'm still on live, babe. I'm still on live. I'm trying to find the picture, guys, with oh no. Guys, I just seen something else here. Oh God. And it's not her, it's another girl. Okay. All right. All right. I'm trying to find let's see. Well, she was in the hospital. That's what I'm trying to find. And yeah, I can't. I don't know where it's at. The last time it just popped on up when I wasn't even looking for it. You know what I mean? Mm. This is bad.
Demanding answers after a Hancock County woman died while in custody. According to a state report, Hancock County deputies failed to shut the door of the patrol car, leading the woman to fall out of the moving vehicle. Authorities say 28-year-old Brianna Grier was having a mental health episode on the evening of July 14th.
Look at that, y'all.
Deputies responded, handcuffed her, and placed her in the back of the patrol car. But according to the GBI, a deputy failed to close the door before driving away. Of the patrol car, leading the woman to fall out of the moving vehicle. Authorities say 28-year-old Brianna Grier was having a mental health episode on the evening of July 14th. Hancock County Sheriff's deputies responded, handcuffed her, and placed her in the back of the patrol car. But according to the GBI, a deputy failed to close the door before driving away. Grier then fell out of the car, sustaining severe injuries. She was in a coma for several days and was pronounced dead at Grady Hospital last week. Her family claims the Hancock County Sheriff told them that Grier kicked the door open to get out of the car. And today, civil rights attorney Ben Crump joined the family for a news conference saying things aren't adding up.
Everybody knows if you're in the back of a police car, it's not supposed to be able to be released from inside. You can only be released from somebody opening the outside of the door.
Exactly. Boom, there it is.
Behind 3-year-old twin.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And she had twin babies. Let's not forget that. She has children. Hey, Time Girl City Squad. What's up? You're going to have to press rewind, baby, because we nearly done. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay. Hey, Time Girl City Squad. Time Girl City Squad in the building. I subscribe to your channel too, babe.
Hello.
Hey, guys, Dave said hi. He just came from work. Conflicted stories, that means such stories is different.
Boo, I haven't tried a new car, boo.
No, Dave, not now. Let her finish, okay? Mwah, baby.
Dave.
Okay. Miss Brooklyn says, I just seen her accidentally. Okay. Dave getting hype, y'all. All right, so A Shay is okay. I had no idea. They said, hey, Mr. Dave.
Hello.
He says, hi, guys. You know, hubby just came from work. He already sitting down eating, enjoying his pizza. So the cops cannot possibly think that we're dummies. And the fact that we even have a black officer that's allegedly involved in this shit disgusts me. You mean to tell me that this young lady kicked the door open and went flying down and she went in a coma and died? First of all, like Ben Crump said, When you get arrested into a police car, matter of fact, Dave, when you get arrested into a police car, right? Can you open the door to get out of there, or they have to open it for you? Thank you. There's no way in hell that you can open or kick your way out of a police car. If that's the case, then a million people that have been arrested, we should all be on escape land. We should have all been escaped out the police car. You know how many times when I was arrested in my juvenile days, not now, that I was kicking the police car door? And I'm telling you facts right here. I was a wild little 15 years old one. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking, smoking my little trees, beating up some chicks, getting arrested, and things happen. You know how it is when we young. But it's been plenty times that I got myself out of the handcuffs. Of course, they ain't like that. And plenty times that I would be kicking the door and it wouldn't open. I know that for a fact. So you talking to someone right here that knows that for a fact. Everyone is good on here. Time Girl City Squad. The victim's family are not good. That's what's not good. It's the victim's family, babe. So we are going to pray and pray and pray and pray for justice. And we're going to hope that Ben Crump stay on this. Because we know, if you don't know, look at Ms. V's live yesterday, what she had to say, okay? And I definitely agree with her. Luxury apartments and don't even have no door house. Seems to me this was on easy way. Yes, y'all talking about the other case before that. Yes. Tommy Girl City Squad in the building. Tommy Girl City Squad. Put your link in the comment description, in the comments so they can subscribe to your channel. We support over here. This was cases that all cases make us upset and hurt us. We don't know these victims. We don't know the families. Well, I know I don't. But my heart goes out to each and every one. Each and every one. I agree with you, Sharon Nation. All body footage should be released to the public. No question. The family wants answers, and I don't blame them. Their daughter fell out of a police car. They're trying to tell us that she fell out the police car. Did you see the way the black officer was handling her? Wake up. Get up. Okay, get up. She's on the floor in handcuffs, dead, dumb. Or not dead, but not alert. She died a few days later in the hospital in a coma. This idiot is trying to give her water, telling her to wake up. Because y'all know what y'all did was y'all beat the girl to death. Y'all beat her, y'all beat that girl. You should have never been handing her. When a mental patient comes and has a mental breakdown, the cops come with the ambulance. The cops come so to make sure no one in your house is hurt and you're not hurting yourself. They calm the situation down. The ambulance gets you into the ambulance car and you're going to the hospital. And then you go to the mental part or whatever. But never have I seen something like this. The girl was, yes, she was Kurt screaming at them and on the floor and stuff like that. But she was no danger. She had no weapon. She did not threaten them. She wasn't biting or spitting. All they had to do was give her something, calm her down. The ambulance people give her a little shot, calm her down a little bit, take her to the hospital. No, but you killed her. You murderers. I am so sick and tired. fucking tired. They think they could do whatever they want to us, and we're going to accept it. And we're supposed to be okay with it. I'm just tired of it. Tired. It's not okay. It's not. Oh, God. Ooh. Okay. All right, guys. Ooh. Ooh. It's not okay. It is not okay what they're doing. She had a mental issue. She should have been at the hospital getting help. I'm not believing their story. I'm not believing Allania went in the building and did not come out. I'm not believing a burnt body, daylight on a tree, committed suicide. I'm not believing. I'm not believing Aaliyah Wilson committed suicide on her balcony. I'm not believing. I'm not believing Jelani Day took his organs out, put his wallet over there, took his thing over there, jumped in the river, and committed suicide. I'm not believing. I'm not believing Tamala harmed herself at that party with all them white friends she had. I'm not believing Pop Smoke's friend didn't have nothing to do with it, because I believe he did. I'm not believing after all these years no one know who killed little John Bonet. God, give me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference. They knew they were in trouble and they bowed their pants when they realized she was out the car. Exactly. Exactly. I see you, Tommy girl. All right, babe. Maybe next time then. Oh, I'll drop it. I'll drop it. You should be able to drop your link though. Can somebody drop Tommy girl's link? Or guys, subscribe to her channel. Yes, prayers and blessings to the family. All right, guys, it's 2:03 p.m. We covered a lot today, and I still have a lot more to cover because as I am talking to you guys, I am getting a lot of inboxes about cases right now, and some of the inboxes about the cases that we're talking about. So I'm gonna get off here. What time did we start? We started at what, 11? 12, 1, 2, 3 hours and 3 minutes. There you go. Shay on the job, for real, for real. There you go. Tommy Girl City Squad, go please subscribe to her channel. They say we start at 11, right? Okay, it's 2:04. I'm starving. I'm gonna eat me something. My baby here. I suggest you guys eat you something too. If you didn't eat something, eat some lunch or something. I love you guys, Brooklyn Squad. Prayers to the family always goes out there. You know it. You can tell they were panicking too. The one officer talking about, you okay? Exactly. No, sir. You want her to be okay, so don't go to jail yourself. Exactly, Share Nation. Exactly. Hit up on Facebook. It says, I got you, Shay. So, Brooklyn Squad, I love you guys. You guys rock with me no matter what. We rock with the family, though. We rock with the victims because that's what we're here for. We're here for the victims and the family. And even if they do find justice, which I hope any family does, we're still going to be talking about it on here. Their names will forever live on Brooklyn Squad, Real Life Drama Channel. Girl, I was going to say girls because it's mostly girls on here. I love you, Brooklyn Squad. Let's hit it with let's go out with one of my favorites. Shout out to Miss V. Let me just lower it a little bit because it's a little loud. Oh, it's not that loud. Okay. Let's get it.
Hey, Brooklyn Squad, what it do, y'all?
I'm out. Peace.